Hello.
Okay, so I figured I'd skip the photos this time and just get some video footage of what's going on. I wanted people to see the full scale of what things are going to look like when it's finished, and I want people to, I want to answer some of your questions that a lot of people have been asking. So, um, yes, I'm rebuilding the full scale, life-size version of Chernobyl. However, I'm limited to what I can do. Limited by what the game can do, and I'm limited by what content is available for me to educate myself on how to do it. So, for example, these buildings. This is an old load, by the way. So everything you're seeing is nowhere near where I'm at now. I'm way ahead of all this, but this is basically the scale size of what the plant's going to look like. When it's finished. These are all separated into sections, so a lot of people think that this is going to be one POI. That's incorrect. This is going to be multiple POIs, and because the game cannot handle one POI like this, you can't do that. So you'll have to cut these into sections, save them individually, and then paste them in, stitch them together for it to work properly. But this is the full scale. It takes an admin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teleports to get across the dang thing. Some things have changed too, scale-wise. So I used thousands of images, ridiculous amounts of video, and other games that also have attempted to make Chernobyl to help me get the scale down correctly, get things that are in here real correct. Some things are going to vary. Like I said before, for example, I know what this area here is. This is the administrative section and guest buildings. However, there's only a few images of this area. All the images outside help me a lot, but images for the insides of these buildings are not very good. So this is basically how big this is going to be. Now just quickly, let's reload this area, just this section. Okay, we're back. This is the loaded section of the administrative side that you've seen previously, but further behind. Um, got the park work done. There's actually a better statue here in real life, but I can't do anything about that because I need to mod it in. But same thing with some of these bridges. There's no supports on this bridge in real life yet. Due to the game's physics and how this works, I actually can't have this work in any other way without it collapsing. So that's the solution for now. Some details are going to vary. For example, this building, I have no idea what's in this building in real life. I can tell you everything about the outside. I can tell you everything about. Um, they remodeled this entire section one year. I have ridiculous amounts of images in that, but I went ahead and just customized the building to what I thought, roughly. I've even asked people online to tell me more about what's in them, but for now, I individually put offices, and each office is customized to be completely different. None of them are the same. They all have their own little story to them, so they're all going to be somewhat different. There's a ridiculous amount of rooms, all customized to be their own. That way, you don't feel like you're running into the same room over and over and over again. Here's some other of the images that you've seen before, the canteen area. I'm particularly proud of this area. I really like this building. They have a beautiful emblem on the front of it in real life, but I'm having a real hard time actually making it look like the emblem that they have, so I just kind of customized my own at this time. But there's a lot going on here, and I'll go back and modify this more. Server rooms. Again, I don't actually know what's in this building. There's only one room in this entire building that's at all accurate, and that would be this room up here. This room in real life actually exists. There's an image online of a man taking a picture from here, and you can actually, there's two pictures online of this room. You can tell by seeing outside the window from the actual picture, and you can see the images from this view as well, that all these windows actually have shades on them, so you can't really see too much, but the upper windows do not. So you can definitely tell that it's this room. So you do a little bit of investigative work and you can find out kind of what the area is going to look like. Some of these areas are incomplete, so again, a large work in progress. This long hallway here that you see is part of the turbine hall. There's only a few images and video of the turbine hull, so with what images and video I got, I was able to kind of come up with my own design, but it still is the turbine hull regardless. So let's proceed further out here. These outer buildings have no extra work done to them yet. They're all hollow inside. I will get to them eventually. Again, it's taking me a long time to get this far. I am the only one working on this project. I'm in the process of moving the um, shoot, the pump rooms over here to reactors 1. I need to rearrange these rooms to customize them to be somewhat different again, so you don't have to experience the same thing over and over again. A lot of you seen that I was also working on the reactor and the reactor pipes. Yes, there's going to be a good, somewhat accuracy with some of the pipes and where they're located, um, in order to kind of get that illusion in there. And if someone decided to break through there and wanted to go to the pipes, that's fine. The reactor actually does have the graphite rods in them. Um, this is I didn't spend a whole lot of time on this, just wanted to kind of give the illusion in case someone wanted to somewhat dig under here and see, oh, hey, is the reactor really under here? Yeah, it is. And when they decide to add the radiation to Alpha 20, if I can customize that to completely radioactive, put that in here, I will make it so it kills you when you enter this reactor. Um, this is just reactor number 1, the reactor room. Each reactor room is identical, except I did change where some of the crane locations are located, and some of the racks and stuff have been moved. And here is the rod pools. I believe they put the rods here after use, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but a lot of this is subject to change. Each reactor room will somewhat be different, but somewhat the same, in order to give the illusion that you're in a different reactor room. And you'll get different materials, different things. Everybody will get to enjoy each reactor. When the place is fully done, obviously reactor number 4 will be the one that is detonated and blown up. You'll be able to experience that as well, and I will make the accident look as realistic as possible. There'll be a few different versions. Let's go ahead and load that area, actually. Okay. Welcome to the western sector where you recognize the tower from. Uh, that's reactors 3 and 4. Again, the outside area hasn't been really touched. It's just been kind of put together. I do need to do some more measurements with the northern sections because I had to rescale some of this in order to fit the reactor rooms and whatnot, and kind of I had to do a lot of adjustments. So there's a lot there that needs to be changed. Unfortunately, scale and the game's limits are going to slow me down on that, and I don't have enough footage to really tell you 100% accuracy. But I was able to get some control rooms and control room locations taken care of, and their accuracy is going to be somewhat limited as well. The game does a really good job at changing this when you switch it over to night. I'll be able to customize different lights and how bright they are. And if we head over to the reactor room again, this is reactor, 4 I think I'm in. Anyway, they look beautiful at night. At nighttime, the lighting in this game is phenomenal. When it's finished, there will be a few different versions. I will have the version before, after the explosion, Sarcophagus 1 and Sarcophagus 2. The version that will be uploaded onto our server will be Sarcophagus 2 when it's all finished. After it's finished, it will be uploaded to the server, my server, and people will be able to enjoy the entire facility there for maybe a month or so or whenever, and then I will upload the entire thing in its sections online for everyone to have for free. Yeah, that's I got a lot going on here, so I appreciate you tuning into the video to see some of the progress here. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. You're always welcome to hang out on our Discord and chat with us. Again, I'm the only one working on this project, but a lot of my friends and I hang out online. If you don't speak very good English, that's fine. You're welcome to join us. We're from all over the world in different time zones anyway, with different accents and such. So feel free to tune in and join us. We're a friendly bunch. Take care, guys, and I hope you guys have an awesome week.
Good hunting, Stalker.